floating, barely, currents carrying me. I thought I knew the depths of fatigue, but I've reached the point of feeling all but paralyzed, as if my nerves have short-circuited and I've lost control of my muscles. I will them to move. Nothing. Focus. You do not want to die. To live, you need to move. I am drifting nearer and nearer to the cliff. I feel panic. I am panicking. I tilt my head back, strain my neck up for a gulp of air. I can hear the next wave's low, staticky rumble in the distance. I take a deep breath, a second one. I sink too low. A gulp of water in the lungs, sputtering, coughing. My whole body convulses with the violence of the coughing. I gasp for breath, get a lungful of air, and then I feel the cliff and the blackness. I jump at the first contact of something solid. Think of the shark. But this is solid and stationary. With all my will, I lift one arm up to the rock face, feel for a handhold. Anything to anchor myself. If I hold myself close enough to the cliff, maybe the wave will just wash over me. I will be part of the rock. I find a grip, dig my fingertips into the shallow ridge. The wave comes. It feels mercifully small. The water crashes and rushes around me. I float up with the rising water, almost lose my handhold, but the tips of my fingers keep me tethered. The water begins receding. I feel the whirlpool forming. I hope against hope it will pull me from my handhold. I feel the pull. I am safe. For now. I should move. I cannot move. I am glued to the rock. I wait. Think of Alejandra. A lyric comes to mind. So I buried your memory in the soil of my soul and hoped it wouldn't grow. But the thankless theft of the way you left leaves me at a loss to let you go. I wrote it about a woman who I love very much and actually thought I might marry. Then she ghosted me. Just one day, disappeared. For all I know, she could have died, but I know that's not true. Some people would happily rip your heart out if it meant they got to avoid a difficult conversation. The idea of that song is that you can betray someone not by action, but by inaction. Sometimes it's about what you didn't do when you had the chance. Betrayal can be doing nothing at all. And that's the easiest kind of betrayal in the world, to just let things happen. Alejandra didn't give me any explanation, not even a look or a nod, but I can't think about that now. The wave is coming. It demolishes me. This wave feels as big as the last one did small. It lifts me away from my handhold. I am suddenly tumbling. Then an impact, a dull thud, my head on the rock. I see stars in the blackness. The night is spinning. Vertigo. My body seems to have recovered slightly. I reach out blindly, feeling the rock, mercifully find it, run my hands along the rough face, find a ridge to grip with my fingertips as the whirlpool begins to spin. I hang there in the water, feeling the whirlpool tug at my body. Then I vomit. It is a good part salt water from the taste. I want to rest my head. I feel for the wound, feel wet warmth seeping from my forehead, put my fingers to my mouth. No doubt it's blood. I should have trusted myself, somehow willed myself away from that wall. I know from fighting that nothing saps your energy quite like taking damage, especially to the head. And these aren't scrapes, this is flowing blood. I think of the shark. Should have trusted myself. I tend to have issues with trust. Not that I don't trust people, just the opposite. I mean, my trusting nature often gets me into trouble. I just find life is easier if you trust people. Sure, you get screwed sometimes, but usually you don't. I trusted Alejandra, trusted that she wouldn't hurt me, that she was serious when she said the things she said, when she looked at me or touched me the way she did. I don't expect she meant to hurt me. She didn't set out to betray me, but betray me she did. It's funny how life works like that sometimes. Somebody makes you a promise, and at that time that promise is the truth, but then things change and it becomes a lie. Not the first time I've been there.